my name is Riley Smith-Vargas, and I'm a civil engineering student at Georgia Tech, and I'm classified as a junior. So I've chosen the civil engineering pathway uh, because I've been working in the industry for 9 years, and for me to really progress in the industry, I need a civil engineering degree. And luckily, I got into Georgia Tech, which is wonderful, and because of this pathway I'm on, I really enjoyed the video lecture that Dr. Clow gave about the grand engineering challenge of our lifetime, or really of not just our lifetime, but of future generations' lifetimes, which is climate change. And I felt at the beginning he made a good point of how climate change through Earth's history has happened without humans, but that our situation is unique because we as humans are contributing towards the current climate change that is happening on Earth. And then I really enjoyed how he brought up examples of how humans around the world are adapting. It's one of the ways that we're going to have to deal with climate change is adapting to the certain realities, right? So as sea level rises, we're going to have to change how things are made and done in certain areas. And I like the couple examples he gave were in how the Dutch were creating these different barriers and flood protections, really innovative things that were adapting to their situation being below sea level. And then the second example I enjoyed was this idea of the New York City dry line, which is basically a aesthetically pleasing, which he said was important, boundary around Manhattan that could really buffer storms and sea rise in the future and save the island for the time being. And then the last important message that I got from him was the mitigating effects of greenhouse gases. So like, what can we do as humans now to kind of lessen our effect on the climate? And so he made the point, of course, everybody knows, of using renewable energy, so we're not contributing CO2 to the atmosphere. Also, that we should be building green structures, which are structures that can, like the Canita building on Georgia Tech campus, that can be self-sustaining. And also, he talked about protecting carbon sinks, which like bogs are example, or peat fields are examples of that. And then after that, we read this article, the Rockstrom article, about how human activity is disrupting the stable environment, and the article really, it laid down 9 planetary boundaries that need to be stayed within for us to enjoy a stable environment for now and the future. And I mean, I really thought it was alarming that they've already identified 3 planetary boundaries that we've already gone outside of, which would be the climate, the nitrogen cycle, and the biodiversity loss. And then from this course, I'm really excited to meet more civil engineering students. Last semester, my spring semester, I took 1090 and met a lot of interesting people, like-minded people. But this class seems to be 1090, times 2. Just more intense and exciting. And lastly, I would like to end with I'm really excited to learn how to analyze and understand civil engineering systems. All right. Well, thank you.